Hey, what's up, y'all? Um, just got through watching The Last Dance. About the '97 Bulls, and it's really from the time that Jordan got there, and I'm like, this whole time I'm like, yo, why they call it The Last Dance? Why they call it? And it was documenting that it is documenting that '97 season when they was going for the sixth title and all the so far it's all the trauma and the turmoil that they went through, man. But I ain't gonna front, man. I got a whole new respect for Jordan, man. So that being said, I'm gonna cut the debate out. That I Whatever debate I was debating, I'm cutting that out right now. Yo, Jordan's the GOAT. He's number one. I gotta jump off. I got to jump off ship with my man Shannon Sharp, and even though I like Kobe a notch ahead of LeBron, I like Kobe a second ahead of LeBron, but yo, it is not like Michael Jordan, man. That Listen, man, that's crazy. The like, and a lot of it is just like hunger and drive that the man got. Um, Competitive spirit, you know. I got competitive spirit. A lot of us got competitive spirits, and you end up being the ones that excel in sports in high school and college and all that. But his talent was on another level, and to go along with it, and the hard work too. He put in a lot of hard work. But Jerry Krause, man, he was a piece of work, man. So and this is how it came, like The Last Dance came to be. Jerry Krause told Phil Jackson, this your last year coaching, whether you win 82 games, this it for you. So for you to come in there and tell a dude that won already five NBA championships, as hard as that is to do, three in a row, 2 year break when Jordan, when everything happened with Michael Jordan, he left, then he went to go play baseball and all that silly ass nonsense, to just winning back to back, being on your third, going for your third right now, being in the midst of playing, competing for your third in a row. For you to come in there and tell Phil Jackson, this is your last year coaching, whether you win 82 games or not, is just beyond me. And we talking about a dude who got to control Charles Oakley. He had to control Charles Oakley, Scottie Pippen, and probably the biggest ego in sports, Michael Jordan, because he was the best. Like, you gotta coach. Phil Jackson had to coach Michael Jordan, had to coach him. This the offense we running. It's running through you naturally. I mean, he'd be a fool not to, but you could see in all the interviews when Jordan was young, midway through his career, and towards the end of his time with the Bulls, though he had nothing but respect for Phil Jackson. So, and then you got not you saying that's his last, this is your last year coaching, yada yada yada, but you got Michael Jordan, you got Scottie Pippen under contract, you messed that up. See, now in today's NBA and sports world, when he said that to Phil Jackson would have said, nah, this is probably going to be your last year as the GM. Matter of fact, this is probably going to be your last couple days as the GM once I jump over your head and tell the owner, the way you just came at me, the way you've been coming at Scottie Pippen, you know what I'm saying? Like, the treatment, Pippen, man, Scottie Pippen's another one. I got my respect level for Pippen just went way through the roof, man. Watching this, um, Scottie Pippen was tough, man. Scottie Pippen was tough. Scottie Pippen. So when they gave out that top 50 all time, and he was on there, people was like, oh no no no, man. Listen, Scottie Pippen belonged on there. They was right when they did that. He belonged on that team, man. He belonged on that team. And the disrespect for him, he was the sixth highest paid player on the Bulls team and 122nd highest player in the NBA. And he was like a top five player in the NBA. So I don't understand where that logic came. I mean, and then he signed a crazy deal. Even though it was back in the day, that deal was nuts. He signed like a 7-year deal, and it was only worth 18 million, not per year, just 18 million. And he didn't give himself, like, he wasn't betting on himself. He where he came from was, he came from, like, his dad was in a wheelchair. He had a stroke, eating dinner, I guess, something crazy like that. And then his brother had got paralyzed before that in a high school wrestling match. And he got 11 other siblings. It was 12 of them. And he was in a then he's from the country, like Arkansas. He's from Arkansas, so and I know what that's like, man. I'm from Alabama, and if it's 12 of y'all and 12 kids, then you got the parents. That's tough. And then Pippen and them dudes are older than me, so the way I came up was tough. It was country, man. It is what it is. You in the sticks. But I can just imagine how years before me, like almost 10 years before me, how they came up. Is even worse. And then there was 12 of them. So he did what he had to do to get his to better his family. So because you could tell when he walked out that deal, when they showed him walking, man, his chest was poked out. Not knowing that there was going to be no wiggle room in the contract, no negotiating room in the contract. He was just going to have to stay with that. Like, you signed this deal. Jordan said that the owner was like, you signed this deal. Don't even talk to me no more. Don't even call me about the deal no more. Don't even call me at all, basically. And it got to him. It got to Pippen. You could tell it got to him. Michael Jordan was doing his thing, and then, Pippen doing his thing. So they was just wrecking shop in the whole NBA. They was running through everything. And, the disrespect between Pippen and Jerry Krause got crazy. So, I mean, he probably went about it the wrong way, Pippen. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He probably went about it the wrong way. With the public confrontations and all that. But they was all going at Jerry Krause. I guess they was like, somebody was saying he grew up. He was always a little dude, had the little man's complex or whatever. But he put together, you can't front. He put together he put together the best team in NBA history, man. To me, looking back at it, because there was no yo, Larry Bird, come over here and play with Chicago. Yo, Magic Johnson, come over here and play with Chicago. Them teams was already powerhouses. Detroit was already a powerhouse. Milwaukee was already a powerhouse. And Jerry Krause put together a team that just washed all that. He wiped all that out. So he did his job, and he sort of was on the Bill Belichick mentality. Like, every year, if I can make a move to make us better, I'm gonna make that move, whether or not we just won last year or not. So, that was him in a nutshell too. So, and he was trying. He was trying because he put together something. So he was doing his job. He was doing his job, and but it's just the the respect got lost. And like right now, I'm like hyped about the next week, about the next two episodes, because this is a 10-part series. So this just scratched the surface tonight. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like, and this is a 10-part series on just that one season. You know what, they throw the flashbacks in there. You know, when Jordan and Pippen was in college and all that, and they was going crazy and all that. But the centerpiece, the Chicago Bulls that season is what it's all about. So that was but them first two episodes got me hyped, man. I know they got y'all hyped. Um, Drop a comment in the comment section, man. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment, hit the like button, share it, all that, man. But let me know, like, today, in today's sports world, that none of that would have been able to happen. um, Golden State came close, but the salary caps is all different now, and there's more money involved. And they got the big TV contract now, so everything's different. Everything's a lot different. But just doing it from a perspective of what you draft and what you um like the talent that you put together, and raise that talent and grow that talent. I don't think nothing like that can happen again. And I don't know, man. It's just crazy. I guess it's so much, but it got me hyped, man. And I know everybody else is hyped too. But like I said, drop that comment below. Tell me how y'all liked it. Um, do you think anything like that can happen again, barring? And I know they're making, like, they call it the super teams now. I don't think that, like, as teams is formulated right now, everybody's team right now. So Kevin Durant's not on Golden State no more. Do y'all think another team can run off three in a row? Because I don't see it. But if you think another team can run off three in a row, or even two in a row, let drop a comment below and let me know who you think it could be. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all.